Welcome to day 6 of the 21-day dating challenge. I'm really excited. If you've been following along each day this week as part of the 21-day dating challenge, then I'm really excited that you've made it to day 6, because today is all about looking at what you have accomplished so far. But also, I'm going to give you something to do. Again, it's a challenge. So there's always got to be something for you to do to move you further forward faster in terms of your dating life. But what I want you to do today in your journal is to think about each of the assignments that you've been doing each day this week, and to actually go back and make sure that you've actually completed each of them. If you haven't done that yet, I strongly want to recommend that you go back to Monday. So go back to day 1 and just review and recap and think, okay, did I do this as well as I could have done it? Is there anything else that I could have done? But also, is it getting me further forward in terms of expanding my ability to connect with and communicate with these absolutely amazing abundance of men that are out there in the world waiting for you to step out and to step up and actually initiate conversations with them? And then what that does is it gives them the opportunity to approach you, ladies. Now, what I want to give you to do today is something that you may well have heard about. You may well have heard about a book called The Love Languages, or The 5 Love Languages, written by a gentleman by the name of, oh gosh, what's his name? Chapman. I can't, for the life of me, I've forgotten his name. His surname is Chapman, but it's a really popular book. It's called The 5 Love Languages. And the 5 love languages are acts of service, gifts, words of affirmation, physical touch, and quality time. And the reason why I want to encourage you to go and do this test is because what it will do is it will give you a better understanding of who you are in terms of how you respond to other people. And this is something that I do with guys that I'm actually dating. I mean, they're still on stage 1 or even stage 2, and I'm having this conversation with them. And the reason why I'm having this conversation with them is because I want to see how they respond to it. Now, if they respond in a way which is like, oh no, I don't believe in all of that stuff, it's not true, it puts people in a box, people can't be pigeonholed and all of that, I'm like, okay, not sure you and I are necessarily going to get on. And here's why. Because I am a strong believer in personal education or in personal development. I'm always looking to make myself better than I was yesterday. And I do that through reading books, watching webinars, just listening to speakers, looking at people who inspire me. And I think, okay, there's something about this particular person that I absolutely love. What can I learn from them? And so if a guy says, oh no, I don't believe any of that stuff, why? I know everything there is to know about relationships. And then my brain goes, okay, really? Well, that's why you're currently single and you're not further forward, because you're not really ready, willing to have an open mind when it comes to relationships. Listen, that's my view. You can have a completely different view, and that's okay. But I'm just saying, from where I'm sitting and from where I'm standing, you really need to have an open mind about these things. So let me give you a couple of examples. I'm just going to give you one example for each of these, but I want you to go and do the test, please, or the assessment, or however it is that you describe it. So an act of service is where, for example, your partner does something special for you, and you really appreciate that more than, for example, someone giving you gifts, whether that's flowers or whether that's flowers or giving you gestures that are really nice that represent some sort of gift. Words of affirmation is when they just say really things that really spark you, when they say really nice things to you, or they leave you loving notes. Physical touch could just be something as simple as holding hands, giving a gentle hug. And then quality time. Well, quality time tends to be a really big one for a lot of women that I know, but not everybody. Some women prefer gifts, some prefer acts of service, but to be honest, it doesn't actually where you come out in terms of the answers to the assessment. What really counts is that you do the assessment and you thought to what it means to you, so that when you're interacting with these gentlemen out in the world, you at least know where you stand. And if they've done the assessment, you can have that conversation. If they haven't, you can say, well, is it something that you'd ever think about? Get them to do it, and then at least you can have a conversation about it and what it truly means. Because if you're like me and you're looking to build an extraordinary relationship, not mediocre, something completely different, something off the charts, then you got to be ready and willing to really expand your mind and to do something different. And you do this, yes, you obviously can use your inner intuition and know what's in your own heart. But when you go out into the world and you read into what other people are doing and you think, okay, you know what? I like this bit. I don't like the other bit. I like this bit. Oh, that bit. Oh my God, that's really exciting. You pick up the things that really resonate with you and you take them forward into your own life, because you know what? That's how transformation occurs, ladies. And that's what I want for you today. So the assignment is review what you've done in the past few days or so, and then do the love language assessment. And I'll see you in the room tomorrow. In the meantime, remember, be curious, be interesting, and of course, be memorable, ladies. Bye for now.